Hello YouTube, what's up? This is my C++ Minecraft clone, and at the start of the stream I'll make a summary of what happened in the previous stream. Hopefully we'll be able to do 3 hours of work today, and at the end of the stream I'll do a summary of what we managed to do. And let's start with what happened in the previous stream. In the previous stream, we managed to implement the Minecraft Rails. That's what we managed to implement. And we didn't fully implement them because they have slight bugs. For example, here, if we like to go like this, it doesn't manage to work fully. The other issue is with Rails is that they cannot go upward. That's the other issue. But this was only for 2 hours of work. As for the previous stream, and an update, yo, what's up? Colin, what's up? On the problems with the internet, with the network, it's possible that this stream will be unstable. Even now, maybe. It's possible the stream will be unstable. I'll do my best. Even if the stream fails, the vote will be on YouTube. So at least there will be a vote. Most likely there will be an issue since there's already an issue. There's already an issue. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. I'll do that. I'll do that. Yeah, I have issues with the internet. They came from the internet service providers. They saw there's nothing wrong in my home, but they looked at their own infrastructure. They found problems, but they didn't have time to fix them. And so they'll be... they said they'll fix them tomorrow. And so hopefully tomorrow we'll not have any issues. Hopefully. There is a big chance here the stream will be very bad. But at least there will be a vote. So I'll do my 3 hours today. The stream will be bad quality, probably, but there will be a vote. And for you guys that are currently here, how's the stream quality? How's the stream quality? Hello, what's up? Windows Defender, I remember you from previous streams. What's up, what's up? How's it going? And I'm 720p. And I stopped the Twitch stream. Buffering for me sometimes. Yeah, it's a bit laggy, but quality is okay. I stopped the Twitch stream. We are not multi-streaming. I lowered the FPS to 30. The stream will be bad. But the alternative was there to be no stream. Like, this is the best case scenario. Like, there's nothing else I can do, guys. Hopefully tomorrow the problem will be solved. They told me they'll do fixes tomorrow. And today, the only thing I can do, the only thing that is under my control is to make progress on the clone. And if there is 1 viewer, 0 viewers, or 1,000 viewers, I'll still be here trying to make some progress. That's the only thing I can control. And and I mentioned in the previous stream, we managed to do the Rails. That's what we managed to do in the previous stream. Just the visuals, and they cannot go upwards. They cannot go upwards. That's what we did. And the reason I added them is because I wanted to have the powered Rails. I wanted to have the powered Rails, these ones. Because I think if I implement them, I'll be able to have... I'll be able to power Redstone Dust if I'm able to power the Rails, since they're a lot simpler. These Rails are a lot simpler. Um, that's what I was thinking about doing in this stream. And again, sorry for the stream quality, but the alternative is to not have streamed at all. That was the alternative. But yeah, I'm still getting like this like poor stream status, errors. Like most likely the stream will be bad quality. But I have no control over it. My goal, at least I'll be able to focus on making a lot of progress today. That will be the one positive from today, since I imagine there will be no chatting today. So I'll be able to go all in on implementing stuff. And my goal will be to implement these powered rails. That will be my goal. Yeah. And I'm thinking if I should lower the stream resolution to 720p, because I'm still recording everything with OBS at high quality. So it shouldn't be that big of an issue. The only issue is the VOD will be lower quality. That's the only issue. The VOD will be lower quality if I lower the stream to 720p. That will be the only issue. Let me think about it. Yeah, I'll probably lower it. Yeah, I'll lower it probably. Yeah, here I cannot lower the resolution without restarting the stream, sadly. I'll do it like this. Maybe I can push the bitrate down. Maybe I can do that. Maybe I can do that. What was the minimum? YouTube live stream settings. What was the minimum for the bitrate? Bitrate. What was the minimum? For 1080p, 3 megabits. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that and hopefully it gets resolved. Until we wait to see if it gets resolved, I'll just continue on. Like I don't have an alternative. I tried everything, guys. I tried everything. I called the internet service provider. I tried everything. I'll focus on powered rails. That's what I'll do. I'll focus on powered rails. And what did we implement? I'll need to do a commit. Yeah, we implemented the rails. Yeah, I've committed it. And now we can add the powered rails. Let's check out Blockbench. Models, block, rail. Let's try to load them in. Rails or like powered rail. Powered rail. Yeah, this is it. And what else? Oh, I forgot the music. I got so distracted, I forgot the music. Let's add them. Asset browser, powered rail on. Is this powered rail on? It's not showing. The alternative, this is not showing. The alternative is to just open the JSON files. So block here, powered rail, and to open all of these. That's the alternative. Powered rail raised, we'll ignore this because we're not going to... We'll ignore this because we're not going to implement going up and down as of now. I want to keep it simple. We'll ignore this. Yo, bro, on stream now, you're famous. Do you remember? Yeah, I remember you. I have you in a screenshot. AAN7N9Y. I have you in Excalibur. Hi, what's up? Have people joining in? Where were you? Somewhere around here. Here. Have a great stream. I hope one day you become really big streamer and you won't forget me. AAN789Y. Yeah, I remember you because of the name. Because it's a different name. Let's see now. This is the raised one. This is the raised one. This is the raised one. Powered rail on raised. Okay, we need only these two. Which just uses the flat one with different textures. How many gigabyte RAM you have? 64. AAN7 is this. How is the stream? Is the stream good? Because I have internet problems. They'll be resolved tomorrow, but today they are very bad. How's the stream? Stream is total fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I lowered the bitrate to 3000. I need to add powered. Let me think about it. Let's add inheritance. If we add inheritance, no, I don't think we'll be able to add inheritance. In Java Minecraft, do the raised rails stretch the texture of the normal? We have to look at it through render doc, probably. Or like here we have template rail raised. We can look at the template rail raised. Yeah, here it goes from... No, we can look at it in Blockbench. Rail raised like this. So is it stretched? Yeah, I think it's stretched. Maybe it stretched a bit, the texture at least. Maybe. It looks like it. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard. I don't know. But I don't care, like, doesn't matter. Like, this is automated, the loading of the textures. It's automated. Let me think about it. Yeah, let's... I was thinking, since the JSON file of the model is using parents, because it just changes the texture, and we could have something like this. Parenting system. The issue is, what if there are multiple parents? We could limit it to have just one parent. To not go so far back. Yeah, the diagonal is longer, so they stretch the base rail when not raised. Let me think about it. should the here, in order to move on, I need, like, this is how they implement the power trail with this JSON file, which uses the parent of rel flat, which is another JSON file. So we need two JSON files. Here they reuse this one, which is extremely helpful because in my engine we don't have parenting of JSON files. So I would need to copy paste this, the same logic, the same text file 2 times, which is being repetitive, and if I want to make a change, I'll have to make changes in 2 places. So I'm thinking, is it worth it to implement this parenting system? I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Is it how, if I decided to do it, how would it work like? How would it work? Well, when we are parsing through the JSON file and we see this parent tag, we'll need to find this. Think about it. Yeah, we'll have to go over all the JSON files because the parent may not have been loaded. How do you make powered rails stop being powered at some point? We still haven't implemented the powered rails. We just have regular rails. We just have the regular ones. Like this, we just have the regular rail. Let me think about it. If I add parenting, I'll need to first go through all the JSON files and then to check out the parent because it may have not been loaded yet. And sure, okay, I check out this parent one. But there is a problem. Here they categorize it like this: Minecraft block rail flat, which for me will be just, for me the name would be rail flat.json. That would be the name. So I'll need to manually change this part. Which is not that big of a deal. And so when it finds it, it will need to, maybe here to just have a reference to the parent. Maybe here just to have a reference to it, instead of copy pasting the same values. Because I was thinking for this JSON model to just go to the parent, which is the rail flat one, and to copy all of these and to like replace them with this part, maybe. That's the other way of doing it. I was avoiding implementing this feature of having parents because it's not a priority, but now there are too many JSON files requiring parents. There are too many that require a parent, and it will be now worth it to implement it. So would you be able to get all characters in the parent string and find the read after it, then append the JSON to the end of the search? That's if I decide to like here copy, paste, like to paste the values. If I decide to do it like this and merge the textures, that's one approach. The other approach is to load all of these, since I saved them in JSON files. Here block model. Where is block model? I had it somewhere. Maybe here, yeah, here. Cube mesh pool, block model, yeah, here. I read all of the JSON files and make them into this structure, block model. And so this would already be loaded as a block model, and here I could replace this to just be a reference to this, to just be a reference. I could, or like a pointer to it. This parent. Let me think about it. Wait a minute. No, actually I don't need to do that, since this rare case where encapsulation is useful. The other approach we could do, if we decide to implement this, because I haven't decided, is to just leave it as text, to not worry about it. And when I actually need the data, where do I get it? I get it. No, not here. Read from JSON file here. When I'm getting the data, here I go over all the elements, which are just the cubes of the JSON file. Here, I could check if it has a parent. If it has a parent, to first load in that model. Hello, what's up? What's up? I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that would be the best approach as of now when we're here. Cool. What about you? What do you mean? We're right now trying to implement the power trail, this thing. And the JSON file for the model uses parenting. Here it has a parent. And I'm wondering if I should implement this parent feature or to just directly copy paste this rel flat part. Just being kind. Who disliked? Don't worry about it. And if we decide to implement it, it would be here. Here we need to check if it has a parent. If it has a parent, to load its block model. Yeah. To load its block model. And to have the parent block model. And for the parent block model to add the additional... Yeah, we'll implement it. It will not be that hard. We'll implement it. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. Power trail. Yeah, let's implement the power trail. It will be worth it. VS Code and VS Open at the same time. Don't worry about it. It's the computer can handle it. My only problem is the network. That's what it cannot be handled. But it's not over my control. Let's think about it. Here, rel flat, copy it, and rename it to this. Power trail. And here we need this. This will be the power trail. And here we need to remove this and put here .json, because that's how I categorize them. Yeah. And what else? What else? Yeah, let's go back. And we need to implement... Why when the internet guy leaves? Modern installation, the internet gets worse. What if? Yeah, I don't know, man. The internet provider came in and now the network is worse. He touched a lot of things and he made it worse. But they said tomorrow they'll do an improvement. So probably tomorrow's stream will be back to normal. And we're working with what we have. Like here, let's have std string parent. Let's have a parent here. Let's have a parent. And which ISP are you using? It's from Bulgaria. If you're not from Bulgaria, it will not make sense. Today's stream is the most vulnerable because I lowered the bitrate. It's like 3000 and before it was 10,000. I lowered the bitrate from 10 megabits to 3 megabits. and the FPS I lowered from 60 to 30. That's why it's more stable. Let me think about it. Oh yeah, we need to go to Cube Mesh Pool, and that will do it. Hopefully, everything's possible. Let me think about it. Hey Petsa, yeah, what's up, Frost? Here we have a for loop. Here we go over the textures. We need JSON data. If JSON data contains, if it contains parent, then I want JSON data at parent get to. No, actually it should be like the short conditional. The short conditional, how was it? Like this? Get to data block models key parent. Else it will be, no, wait a minute. Else the parent will be, can this have a default if it doesn't exist? Like a default value. Get to. I don't know, doesn't matter. Here the parent will be just empty string. Like that. So if there's a parent, to save it, else it will be empty string. And what else? Can it load now? Like, does it compile? Am I the only one Bulgarian in this stream? Bro, just make an if statement after the compile time, it will be the same thing. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. If it works, don't touch it. If it works, don't touch it. And here, we need to check. Yo, Maskeli, what's up? Maskeli, how's the stream for you? Here, let's do block model parent. I do a reference here, but it should be a pointer maybe. Because reference needs a value and there may not be a parent. Better writing readable code and writing optimized unreadable code. Yeah, you're right, actually. You're right. Have you added sounds or not? No sounds. I passed out. Couldn't do anything for a whole day. That's completely fine, man. It's completely fine if you do nothing whole day. Doesn't matter. Let's do this be null pointer. And then if block model parent, if it's not empty, if the parent is not empty, we'll set it to equal this. When will be the player creative inventory or menu? I'm not sure. A null pointer, a pointer can be null pointer, but reference cannot be anything other than the object. Yeah, that's why I'm using a pointer. And here we need the reference to this. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. Oh, let me think about it. Parent. Let me think about it. Because here I need to go over the elements. I can go over the parent elements every time, and here just do an else and set the parent to be the block model. But that's like bad code, man. I need to make a change here. I need to make a change. I need to make a change. Like final block model. Yeah, final block. Let's do this be the JSON block model, and this be the block model, and Can I change the reference afterwards? No, doesn't matter. Here, if it has a parent, I'll set the block model to be the parent. And what else? Here I need to go over the actual block model. I need to dereference it, right? Oh no, I need to like just do the arrow. And what's your issue? Maybe here to do an else. Block model is the JSON block model we started with, and to use the reference. Here, what's your issue? What's your issue? Block model is pointer to this. Oh, why are we doing parent here? Why are we doing parent? This was different. When did I change it? It's elements. Yeah, I got confused for a second. And here it needs to be the arrow because now it's a pointer to block model. And here to the block model, we need to add to the textures. Oh, no, we have a problem. We have a problem. No. If I do changes to the parent as of now, since I'm using a reference, I'm not making a copy. If I do changes to the textures, because the reason we use a parent is so we can make changes, and the only changes we do is to the textures. If I do changes to the textures to add this new texture, we're not. Man, let me think about it. If we do changes to the parent, since we're using a pointer, it will be saved like that. And for the other times when we call it, the changes will be saved. We don't want to save the changes. So maybe we make a copy. Maybe we make a temporary copy. Maybe. And damn it. I really want to do parenting, but the only solution I can think of is to not do changes here. When we create all the block models here, when we create them here, after we've created all the block models, to go over them once more and replace the parents with a copy of these ones. That's the only possible way. Because we need a copy. Here, if we make changes, if we use a pointer to it, to the parent, like we need the new or to not make changes to the textures. Yeah, we can do that. To not make... Okay. Here we'll leave it like this. I can't understand why you're making a null pointer. It doesn't matter. It can be like this. And then why is this a problem? Block model. Oh, because this is a constant. Yeah, it's fine. Because it's constant because we will not make change to the block model. That's why it's constant. We're just reading from it. Don't. That was a distraction. Let me think about it. Everything here will work fine. The only issue is we are not reading this. We need to read this. And the only time we need to read it is when we go over the textures. When do we go over them? Here we go over the blocks. Here we go over the blocks. Here we go over the faces. Where do we go over the textures? Oh, we've already went through them. We've already went through them. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. We can... where do we get access to them? That's the right question. Where do we use the textures? Let's look at the JSON file. We use the textures in the faces here. Texture. We use them here. Got goal of you by Maskeli. So we use them in the faces. This is where we iterate over the faces. Hope the internet issue gets fixed. Hopefully it will be fixed tomorrow for the next stream. Because they said that's when they'll do changes. Here we have this texture. We have this, the name of the texture ID, and here I'm getting the texture origin. Let me think about it. And where do I get this from? Block model textures at... Yeah, okay. I need to do a check here. I need to do a check if it is contained. If can I check like contains? Yes, perfect. If it contains it, else we need to use the other one. Let's see now. I need the texture ID. Here I do it like this, and here I'll use the JSON one, this one. Here I'll use this one. This one. And why are you complaining? Oh, because I'm using the arrow, it needs to be like this, because now it's just a reference. And that should be it. And I need to make one other change. Since rel flat shouldn't have this part. It shouldn't have it. Here, if we look at rel flat, we can use it like this. And I need to make a new JSON file, because now we have parenting, most likely. It's not certain. Let's look at the... Let's look here. Rel flat, rel JSON. I need this. Rel JSON. I need this. Rel JSON. And what's this? Rel flat. Let's delete this one. Let's delete this one. Rel JSON. And why is it? Why does it have 2 times JSON? Like this. And here it will have just this. Here it also has parenting. Rel JSON. And I need to go over to the rel. Here to set it to use just rel JSON. And for generating the mesh, also to just use rel JSON. And that should be it, I think. Let's test it out. So I have a question. What's the difference between an arrow and a dot? Yeah, here we have an issue. The arrow you use when you use a reference to something, because you need to dereference it. You need to dereference it and then use it. And the arrow is like, just makes it faster. Like it's, where is it? Well, let's close this. Here. Where did I use the arrow? Yeah, here. Here, block model. I think it was like this. The same thing as this, textures. The same thing as this is block model, the arrow, textures. It's the same thing. Because it's it points to something, you need to dereference it and then you can use it. Because it's a pointer. That's the difference. And here it's a dot because you don't need to dereference it. That's it. Let's see what the error was, because we got an error. Here, where is this coming from? Let's see the call stack. Here. JSON block model. What are we looking for? We are looking for... What's this texture? Textures. This has block sand. And this has block sand. Contains... Oh, this erasure. Yeah, it's probably erasing it. Do we use it anywhere else? No, we don't use it anywhere else. Let's remove these. Let's remove them. Now, is it fine? Yeah, now it's fine. And it's not loading the rails. It's not loading the rails. Only the curves. That's an issue. Why is it having an issue? Let me think about it. How are we going to debug it? Let's debug it. We need to conditional debug it. Conditionally debug it. So here we need model name if equals rel JSON. And let's run it. What's the issue? Cannot be set. Okay, there's another way we can do it. There's another way we can do it. Is the stream okay? Because I answered the difference, and if the answer wasn't heard, then probably the stream is really bad. If the answer wasn't heard. Like, did you see me going through the difference here with block model? That this is this. Did you see this thing? If you guys didn't see this, I have no idea. If you guys didn't see me showing this, then the stream is really bad. Then the stream is really bad. Yeah, here, let's do an if model equals model name equals rel JSON, and here to do a breakpoint. Here to do a breakpoint. Because the conditional breakpoint didn't work. Oh, it's not just using that model. Oh, okay, this is good that it's not using it. That's good. That's good. So, because the solution will be easy. Here block. Where is the rel? Yeah, rel JSON. A set will just sound freezes sometimes. Yeah, sorry guys, that's just the network. Yeah, here it should be using rel JSON. JSON model file name. It should be using it. Rel JSON. Maybe that if here it's not being tracked. Trace log warning log warning tests, and now let's debug it. Okay, now okay, it's proper. Let's see what's happening now. Block model is the parent. Wait, what happened? Let's restart it. Let's restart it here. Okay, let's try again. What happened here? This is the JSON model, which is the parent is real flat and it has textures. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, that's Minecraft block. Okay, that's perfect. And now here it says it has a parent. Sure. And we should be getting the... Which model? We should be getting the rail flat. We should be getting the rail flat, which has one element, perfect, and one texture. Okay, doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Block model has 0 elements and 0 textures. Why so? Why is it like that? Here it should have gotten the parent and it's empty. It's completely empty. It's completely empty. Why is it empty? It should have gotten it. This block model. What's the issue? Yeah, what's the issue? Like, when we get here, it's empty. It's empty. Why did it get empty? That's really weird. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. The alternative is to not use a pointer and to just use directly to call it like this and just change the model name. To just use a string. That's the alternative, but this should work. That's why I'm not going to the alternative. Yo, Sabe, what's up? You've been in multiple streams. What's up, what's up? Is the stream good for you? Like, isn't working well? Since my network is very bad. Very, very, very bad. I'm not even streaming to Twitch. We will lose Wix because Wix is a Twitch viewer and he was our brain. He would have known what the issue is here. Yeah, let's start it again and try to figure it out. Let's start it again. Yeah, here. The JSON block model is the proper one. It's perfect. And it has a parent. Wait a minute. Wait, oh, I got, okay, I figured it out, it's using the wrong parent. Where is the JSON? Here, it should be like this. JSON. It should be like this. Yeah. Now it should work properly. Yeah, now it works properly. Perfect, we have parenting, yes, we have parenting of JSON models. We have parenting. This will help a lot. Now we can have JSON files like these ones that use parents. And we don't need to make any copies at all. That's so awesome. I like the solution a lot. I like it so much, man. And we can change the other ones. This one as well. The curved one, because it also was using parents. The curved one. What's the child of this? Rail corner, that's the child. Rail corner. Hello, what are you doing? We're adding the Minecraft rail that gets activated. We're adding this rail and we'll activate it with redstone. That's what we're doing. Let's copy the curved. And what should we name it? Rail corner. Rail corner. Corner. And we need to copy the JSON. You have the texture, right? I have the texture. And I need to remove this and just do .json. And we need to change the block here. Generate mesh here. Rail corner. Like this. Rail corner. Now the corner should be working as well. Yeah, the corner works as well. Perfect. Perfect. Now we have parenting of JSON files. Let's actually save it. That was a very good addition because it's extremely useful. What should I name it? JSON Minecraft models can have parents. Support for parents, basically. So the powered rail, and now here look at it, how it can reuse the rail flat and just change the texture. That's really awesome. But I need to give it coordinates. Powered rail. Where did I give them coordinates? Here to the atlas. They need coordinates. Atlas. I need to add the textures. Where do I get the textures? Here. Textures. Block. Rail. And which one are they? Activate a rail. What else? Activate a rail on this one. Oh, that's activator. What about powered? What's the difference? Let's add all of them. Activator. And do you think you will ever change how textures are done? Probably. This is powered rail. This is powered rail. Activate, and this is activator. What's the difference? This is activator. Can I power it? Yeah, I can. What's the difference? Powered? I have no idea. Okay, but we found the texture. It's the powered rail. Let's change the sprite color mode to RGB and add it here. And what else? We need activator rail transmits signal like redstone. Really? No. No. Like a powered rail gets power as well. Like here, look at how it transfers the power forward. Activate the rail. Activate the rail. Oh, maybe the limit is different. Powered rail. Ah, the limit is the same distance. Same distance. So cart. Let's do a cart. And let's do this Minecraft with TNT. Yeah, let's see it. Here, we just have this. And it moves forward. What about this? Oh, it activates the TNT. That's the difference. Yeah. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I get it. It activates whatever it's there. Here, does it activate it here actually? I haven't tested it. No, here it doesn't activate it, the TNT. Here it doesn't get activated. Okay, it doesn't matter. When power the middle rail. Make a T-shape rail. We don't have to. And let's copy this, but let's change the color mode to RGB. Color mode to RGB like this. Yeah, okay. And this coordinates is 48, 64. 48, 64, like this. And what else? We need to add the block. We need to add it, which is power trail, just power trail. Let's add it. Let's copy the rail. Let's remove all of these as of now. We'll need them later, but powered rail, power trail, powered rail. And let's go to the block factory. Yo, bro, is your luck issue gone? It will be gone tomorrow. It will be gone tomorrow. Case powered rail. Wait a minute. Powered rail. I need to implement this. std make shared break. And let's implement this. Let's implement this. Are you getting better internet tomorrow? Yes, most likely. They promised I'll have better internet tomorrow. They promised me. Let's hear. Blockfighter is such a good name. Yeah, I just copied it from a tutorial, I think. Hope they'll fix it. Yeah, I hope as well. What were we going to do? Let's spawn block. Where could we spawn blocks? On right click. Rail here. Let's do power trail. Power trail. Let's see if we have the power trail. Off. Let's try again. Let's do release. Let's do release. Why is it not working? Let's see now. Block. Doing coding while watching your stream background because it feels so cozy. Yeah, that's my idea of the streams, where you guys can be productive as well if you want to. Please add loop. I don't know what you mean. Power trail JSON. What's the issue? What's the issue? What's the issue? What's the issue? Think about it. What would be the issue? Power trail. Do we have the JSON? Where is it? Power trail. It uses rail flat. Power trail. Oh, I feel included while coding, watching stream like I am not alone coding. Yeah, that's why I started streaming, because it's like going to the library. It's way different. Will you make it possible to drive on the tracks? I cannot promise that, but it will be cool if I can make it possible, but I'll not promise. Let's do a check. We're adding power trails. Yeah, I'm adding power trails. Let's do debug. And here, power trail. Let me think about it. We need to do debugging. Read from JSON file here. If model name equals powered rail JSON. Trace log test. Can I do that? No. Info log info. Let's do a debug point here to see why it's not loading. Okay, it's using the right model. And what's the parent? Rail flat. Do we have rail flat? Do we have rail flat? Rail flat, yeah, we have it. Sure. And we go over the elements. Perfect. So what's the issue? What's the issue? Texture is real. Now it's, yeah, just here textures. It has a particle. We don't need that. So we are searching here and it has rel. Perfect. Nice. And here, does it have texture ID? Power trail, does it have that? Where is it? Does it have? Yeah, power trail. Perfect. Oh, that's the stupidest mistake I could have done. That's the stupidest mistake I could have done. I didn't export the atlas. Oh my god. I didn't export it. That's such a rookie mistake. Dev to the engine, resource, textures, atlas. Export. That's it. And let's see what's up. We have power trail. Perfect. Perfect. We have power trail. Yes. We have power trail. And you will make it connect together, yeah. Like it should be easy to make it work together. The spawn X are kind of distorted. I don't have spawn X in this clone. Here, let's look at the block types. Here, when we press the fourth key, let's use the power trail. Rail. Three-way will change the direction of its curve. Going to add its own. Powering a rail at three-way. Enjoy both previous stream and live stream. Both gives me cozy feel when doing coding. Nice. That's cool. Powering a rail at a three-way will change. Oh, I didn't know that. But I'm not interested in adding it since I want to keep it simple. I want to keep it simple. Here. So you're saying at a three-way here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's do a lever. Lever. I didn't know that. It's not a priority. Yeah, you're right. Yo, I didn't know that. Yo, Petso, what's up? I didn't know this. That's the first time seeing it. Oh, this resource pack shows when the lever is on. That's so useful, man. This is a good, nice touch. Meant on the texture atlas about the spawn. Oh, the spawn X. Yeah. I'm not using them as of now. I'm not using them. Let's do the power trail. What logic does the power trail have? Like what block state? If it's powered or not, and has a shape. Has a shape. Let me think about it. You have levers. I have them in my Java clone, but not here. Let me think about it. Yeah, let's do all of these. Now we can copy them. I think power rails and activator rails can turn. Yeah, they cannot turn, sadly. And let's copy all of these. Here, generating the mesh. Let's see now. We will not have the corners. We will not have them. And here it will be powered rail. Power trail. That's it. And that's it. That's for the model. How hard do you think is cloning Minecraft? Really hard, because just look at how many people are working on it and how much money is invested in it. Do you have that kind of money or power of building a team? It's really hard to do a complete Minecraft clone. Reckon just it's difficult, but you can simplify it. You can simplify it. You don't need to do exactly Minecraft. You can always simplify it. You can always simplify. What's next? This is updating the block state. And that's this on placement, on update. And let's do the update of the block state. Let's do update of block state. So here we are looking at the neighbors if they're real, but this is a problem since now we have different types of rails. We have an issue because look at how here we are looking the neighbors, what they are, and it changes this one. But now we have other rails as well. That's a problem. We have different types of rails. And we are just checking for one type, if it's rail. I need to do here if it's rail or if it's powered rail. I need to do something like that. Damn it. What was the hardest thing to add to your C++ Minecraft clone? Hardest thing wasn't adding, but debugging. That's the hardest part. Like debugging impossible bugs. Like you can check out one of my streams. You can check out one of my previous streams. Where was it? Here. Fixing impossible to debug C++ cactus bug. Here is my hardest part of C++. Debugging annoying bugs. That's the hardest part. You should make the rails face you when you place them. I already have that. I already have that. I think here, not this, this. This is the powered rail. Why isn't it using the other one? The regular rail here when I press 3. Why is it not using the regular rail? Was it not using the regular rail? Here, excuse me, generate mesh. Yeah, it should use the regular rail. Why isn't it doing it? When I press 3, let's set the default to be the regular rail. Where did I set it? Here, let's set it to be the rail. We're supposed to use key 3 twice. Oh, yeah, I need to change it. Yeah, okay, here. Here, look at it. When I'm looking here, it's towards there. But here, it's towards there. Like it looks at where I'm... Except if it has a neighbor. If it has a neighbor, it will prioritize the neighbor. But now we have power rails. Now we're doing the power rails. Yeah, I need to change this. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, you are right. I had to spend all day debugging the texture issues. Okay. Now here, let me think about it. Generate mesh. Here, this is for the powered rail. Here I need to check or if it's powered rail, which is not the best approach. Powered rail. This is not the best approach at all. Like, this is a bad approach. when multiplayer should be started from the start of development. I'm quite late if I do it now, because you need to change a lot of things. You need to change a lot of things. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. So here, but I noticed the cactuses have the same lighting on all faces, unlike Minecraft where the Raylib block. Are you going to fix that? It will be easy to fix, actually. It will be easy to fix. I can even change it right now, I think, when I generate the mesh. Here, I think, no, when I read from JSON file. Here, set colors, set fake lights. Set fake lights. This changes it a bit. Yeah, here. Now it should be the brightest at the top, and at the sides it should be darker. Something like that. But it's very noticeable, I think. Like I've set it top and bottom to be the brightest. Top and bottom should be the brightest. East, west should be least brighter, and north, south even less brighter. I'm using Raylib, which uses OpenGL. Yeah, here the fake lighting. Top color is 1, the brightest. Bottom color is the brightest. East, west is a bit darker, and north, south is even darker. That's what I have. For like, I call it fake lights. Where were we? Here. Generate mesh. Not generate mesh. Here actually. Northeast. Do I need this? Shape northeast. Northeast, no. Northwest, no. Southeast, southwest. North-south. East-west. So I don't need all of these. Yes, like this. Like this. Like this. Yeah. Now it should be... we need also one other thing. And let's remove this debug build. Let's go to release. And let's copy paste all of this up here as well. Up here. For the rel. And now let me see. So here, yeah, look at it, how it connected. Yeah, look at it, how it connects. I don't have corner pieces for activated rails, but they do connect. Yeah, here they updated. They update, but there are no corner pieces. Wouldn't the bottom color be darker? I'm not sure. I just looked at Minecraft, how they do it. I need an easier example. Here, is this dark? Yeah, this is darker. Yeah, so maybe we can do the bottom to be the darkest. The bottom to be the darkest. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. It's an easy change. Where did I have to do the change? Actually, here. This function. Here, so the bottom I can do it 0.5. I can do it 0.5. Like this. And now the bottom will be the darkest part. Here the bottom is the darkest part. Is it too dark? Is it too dark? Is it too dark? Let's do a cactus here. Cactus. Hey, do you know the YouTuber? He shows a lot about how Redstone works. He's a Redstone pro. Yeah, I know him. We can even send him the project just like we sent it to Phoenix. And when I send the project to... I cannot spawn it here. I probably need grass. Like, it would be awesome if he can make a project with it. Then make it dynamic with sun angle, with shaders, it would be cool. We'll see about it. It's not a priority. Cactus only works on sun. Oh, okay. But we cannot look underneath it, except if we go in spectator mode. Where is the sand? Sand. Cactus. Let's go in. How high can it go? Up to here. How do they check it actually? That's interesting. How do they check it? Oh, there was a neighbor there. Okay. They don't check it. They don't check it. It can go quite high actually. I thought they checked it. Oh, tick rate 0. Tick rate not less than 1. Tick freeze. Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah, here it's dark. Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. Just like in our game. Just like in our game. Here, it's dark. Yeah, okay, that was a good call. Everything's fine. Yeah, here it's dark as well. Where were we? Yeah, we have the power trail. Oops. Crash. Nobody saw that. Yeah, we already used tick freeze. Yeah, we have power trail. And sometimes it crashes. I need to fix this. This crash has been for a long time there and I've been ignoring it. Because I've prioritized other things. Oh, crashed again. Okay, let's do it in debug mode. If it crashes again, I'll fix it. Cactus only grows 3 blocks, but it can generate at higher lengths for some reason. And this bug I've ignored for a while, where sometimes it draws more than it should be. I've ignored it for a while. Yeah, we have the power trail, but we have the power trail, but we cannot power. Yeah, this is now the what I wanted to focus on, powering the rail. That's what I wanted to focus. So we have a redstone torch and we can place it. We can place redstone torches. I think yeah, we can place redstone torches, but they don't give out power. Check if the neighbor's redstone torch, redstone dust. Dude, I dare you to... Yeah, that doesn't make sense. A powered redstone dust. How should I power it? Yeah, this is the reason we added it. It's because powering it would be easier. And here, look at how now this redstone mesh is different. Because we changed the transparent blocks to have the fake lighting. I'll bring it back how it was before. Here, when it's transparent, to just set it to the white colors. So no coloring. And so that will be the same for the cactus as well. Sadly. Now the cactus is like before. Because the redstone torch doesn't need those effects. I'll need to in the future change it. you can create a metadata on a redstone that says if it's active on. I already have block states. I already have them. Add ultra realistic water. It's not a priority. It's not a priority. So when we power it, I could check is light source. Ah, yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's a good call. Is light source. That's a good call. But then foliage would need it as well, and foliage is not light source. Foliage would need it as well, and maybe leaves would need it as well. Then I would need to check if it's not for the cactus, if it's not light source, if it's not this, if it's not that. I'll leave it like this. I'll figure it out in the future. Powering this. We need to add an additional... Who disliked you? Don't worry about it. No, maybe they disliked just the stream quality because I have bad internet. You could also add if somebody is even disliking, I don't know. Since you've mentioned it, you could also add an is plant. Yeah, and then we'll have to do so many ifs. I see do this. Don't worry about it. What were we going to do? I forgot. Ah, yeah, the block state. Here, power trail needs a boolean if it's powered or not. Right? How is it in Minecraft? Here, yeah, if it's powered or not, a boolean. Bool powered. Powered, and by default is false. By default is false. And for generating the mesh, here, if it's powered, else, and we need to change the JSON file like this. And here, what is the other JSON file? Power trail on. It's power trail on here, on, and we need to create it, power trail. We need to create it on like this. And here, what texture do they use? This one. They use this texture. And we need to give it coordinates in block spawner. Or no, it was in cube mesh pool. Cube mesh pool here. And it's what were the coordinates? Wait a minute, is this? No, it's fine, it's fine. 64, 64. Like this. And let's do it to be by default to be powered. Let's do that. Just so we can see it works. By default, powered, true. Let's test the block state. Yeah, now it's powered. Sorry, I gone for some time. I come back. Don't worry about it. Are you streaming? No, today I'm not streaming on Twitch. The internet is bad. If tomorrow the internet is solved, I'll be back on Twitch as well. It's just because of the internet. Yeah, the natural cactus has a limit. Yeah, let's ignore the cactus. Yeah, now the rail can get powered. Now it can get powered. Now it can get powered. I have powered rail. That's cool. Let's bring back the default to be false. Let's see if it's working. I think the guy that said the spawn egg were distorted. the zombie spawn egg. 3 misplaced pixels. Yo, guys, you are very how do you notice all of these small details? No, it looks to be fine. What are the issues? Looks to be fine. I made it myself. You can notice it properly. Probably I made it myself. Oh, look at here. This pixel needs to be removed. Yeah, I removed it. I'm watching this while working on my own Minecraft clone. Nice. Minecraft clone Inception. Oh yeah, let's commit this. Oh, yeah, let's see if powered false works. Yeah, now it's not powered. We have a block state. Compare zombie egg with the skeleton one. The shapes are different. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal. Like, it matters, sure, but not right now. Because we have priorities. Still working on the rails. Oh, what's today's task? Oh, we did the powered one. What do you mean still? Like, I cannot do it in like yesterday we invested 2 hours. Like, we added the powered rails. And they can get powered. But only through the block state. I need to actually do the logic. But let's comment this. Have powered rails and JSON parents, I think. Did we do them here? No. Have powered rails. Hello. Awesome. What's up, awesome? Can you make the sun and grass textures stop randomly rotated? No, not right now. I can do it, but not right now. Nice, lots of progress. Thank you, man. Let's make it. What about entities? We have entities in the Java clone. Not right now. Let's see the powered rails. We need to power them. And here it's simple, because powered rails cannot go to the left and right. Here it's simple to make them powered. It's very easy. The only difference is there's a bit of a limit. There is a bit of a limit to how much they can get powered. You should spend time fixing the green randomly appearing on redstone torches. Yeah, I should fix it, but it's not a priority. I want to have powering of this. It doesn't block me from progressing towards my main objective. That's what I mean. Do power rails change direction? What do you mean they don't change direction here? Like, do they change direction? No. They don't. They don't change. I think it powers 8 blocks each side. Let's see about that. Yes, how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 blocks. Yeah, and it's 8 blocks here. 8 blocks here as well. It travels 8 blocks. A straight line of powered rails, if you place a normal rail next to one of them, the connected power rail changes. Tick on freeze. Don't touch it. Is that also the case in my... Yeah, okay, you're saying a straight line of power rails. If you place a normal rail next to one of them, connected power rail changes. Okay, here, look at it. What did it change? It didn't change. Can you replace the rail? The middle with the torch? Here to be a torch. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Is it the same thing? Powered rail. Is it the same thing? 1, 2, 3. Nine. We have 9 blocks. What about here? 9 blocks as well. Yeah, but before we were I was counting from here, not from here. Yeah, so it's 9 blocks. Yeah, from the source 9 blocks. In your clone it does change, unlike Minecraft. Yeah, it changes. In my clone it changes, sure. But that's not a big issue as of now. It's an issue I should fix in future. Where's the clone? Yeah, here. No, here. In my clone, sure it changes. It should prioritize this one. Maybe. It should prioritize its own type, maybe. But that doesn't matter. I added them just so I can power them. This can be fixed at a later point. Like if we focus on every little detail, we'll make no progress. Like here I'll show you in my Java clone how many things I've left unfinished. Like so many things. I cannot do any. I'm a single developer. Like if I had a team of 70 people, we can spend the time, but I cannot afford to spend it as of now. Even though it looks like it bothers, like it's bothering, it's annoying to leave it like that. Like I know, but I cannot afford. I just wonder if that was the case in Minecraft as well. I understand that's not. Yeah, okay. Here I'll show you, man, why I check my priorities. Like here, if you look at the Java Minecraft clone, if we do the comparator, like it's not fully implemented. Like here it doesn't do its main purpose to compare signals. Like here it gets one signal and here it gets a stronger signal and it's not comparing them. It's not doing its main purpose. Like, but doing this way, and here the models are not loading. So this dirt block is not a dirt block, it's actually a pressure plate. Like there are many places I've skipped, many places. And here, because we tried to implement Minecraft, there are too many spots like that, too many of them. And that's why I decided here to, in the C++ one, to focus just on redstone, since there will be less things we skip over. And you can see how even when focusing just on redstone, we still need to skip over some things. If you think about it, Notch started solo, then later on he expanded the team. Well, when I'm doing my own project, I would want to have a team. When I do my own project. But I cannot afford to have a team. Like, first I need to make a successful game, then I can have a team. I don't want to have people like be just trusting that everything will work out. I'm a professional vibe coder. Oh my god. It's strange how people think comparators are complicated. They just subtract, get signals from block entities and can flicker. So we need to power these rails. We have the block state. That was that makes things easier. That we have the block state. And it's just a boolean. We just need to iterate over them. Let's simplify it and let's power all of them. To not limit it to just 8. Let's not have a limit at all. This will simplify things. Let's not have a limit. Let's not have a limit. So, no matter how long the rail is, it will get powered. We'll gradually make it more complicated, but it should be gradual. And we should start simple and make it complex bit by bit. Because if I make it complex from the start, I'll get overwhelmed. Oops, this is still blue. This is still blue. Ignore this. I forgot to change it. I lucky bought the Minecraft book just to know what the comparator does. Let me think about it. Yeah, so when we place the torch, let's just give power to the whole rail. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Blue redstone. Yeah, I forgot to change it. To change it back. Where is the redstone dust? Redstone dust. Generating mesh, no. Update, no. Update block state. Copyright free stone. Where did I change the color? Yeah, here. Now the redstone should be fine. Yeah, now the redstone is fine. Yeah, it's no longer blue. I just made it like that temporarily. Now it's fine. But I was saying that trying to implement the features fully will just make the code too complicated, and it will make it spaghetti code, and then I'll not be bothered to improve it. But if I started with a simple goal, like to just have the redstone be like this, to not have it go up and down, then I'm more inclined in the future to go back and improve it. That's why I want to keep it simple. So for the power trail, let's make it so when we place the redstone torch, all of the rails to get powered without limit. Let's do that. So we need to go to the redstone torch. Redstone torch, and here on placement. Why does the sound look a bit glitchy? What do you mean? What do you mean? Let's think about it. Here I check if it's redstone dust. If it's redstone dust, I set the power. Yeah, here is just the redstone dust logic. Here is the redstone dust logic. Yeah, now is the proper place to think of an approach. Why does the sound look... when you move the camera, it's like moving. Let's check it out. I think... Oh yeah, it's probably bitrate. It's probably bitrate. I've lowered the bitrate to the absolute minimum. Don't worry about it. And because pixel art with low bitrate gets very blurry. I've learned that the hard way when trying to upload videos. Don't worry about it. Here in the source it looks fine. We need to think of a proper approach for handling redstone signal. We need a proper approach. Here both redstone dust can be powered. Maybe I should have I should set like here this to set it as a redstone signal, like yeah, to set it as a source, and this to set it as a receiver, and this to be a receiver, to not have to check if it's redstone dust and if it's this and if it's redstone repeater to give it signal. Just to set it, it can receive signal. Should that redstone connect to the top? Yeah, it should connect. I've just ignored it. Try LARPing the textures. It will be very cursed. You should check if it can be powered. Yeah. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. Yeah, the only idea, like one approach is that I can think of. The one approach I can think of is to add variables, fields to redstone dust and the rails. The variables to be a boolean if it's a redstone signal receiver, and the torch to be redstone signal source. Something like that. Because when the torch is looking at the neighbors, I want the torch to check if that neighbor is a receiver. But or the other approach, because that's a problem, since every block will have to have a block state, and that's very dumb. That's extremely dumb. The other approach is to create a new class that is a redstone receiver class or redstone source class, and to dynamically cast the block to a redstone receiver. If it manages to cast it to that, then to continue on. Something like that. Yeah, what if dynamic cast fails? What if dynamic cast fails? Handle dynamic cast failure C++. How to handle failure? Will return null on a bad cast. If you're casting a pointer, it will throw. When casting references. The receiver and deceiver. One receives info, the other makes you think that they got the info. Let me think about it. Right now we are trying to check the block if it can be powered. That's what we're doing. And one idea was to use the block state, but then every block should have that kind of a block state. Instead, my idea is here in blocks to create a new one. Here, a new one, struct redstone signal receiver. To do something like, maybe I think Minecraft just has lots of interfaces, and the power trail just inherits here lots of interfaces. Probably. Yeah, probably. Damn it. Fun fact, grass blocks have a block state for snow and grass. Oh my god, you're adding minecarts in GTA style cars with 6-bit damage? Next, maybe. No, don't worry about it. You always mention the GTA style. What's your favorite content creator? Before you continue, fix receiver spelling. Receiver. Yeah, I'll fix it, but I'm just wondering if I should do this at all. Like, what should it be called? Receiver? Is it like this? Let's check it. VS receiver. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for doubting you. You learn something every day. All you had to do was follow the damn minecart. Doesn't Minecraft use tags for things like that? I have no idea what they use. By tags, I know they use this Minecraft power trail at the top left. That's the only tag I see here. And the dust is yeah, redstone wire. Don't trust AI overview. Yeah, maybe. I need to drink water. Water. 1 minute. Minecraft power rail isn't an attack, it's just the idea of the block. The stuff under it are... Oh, that's the block state. That's the block state. The stuff under it. And you can see here it just says powered, if it's true or not. A redstone torch can be receiver and also output. Let me think about it. Here, can I do here power trail to inherit of this as well? Yeah, to inherit of this as well. But I'm wondering what I should have here. What should and it should be abstract methods. Abstract methods. So on signal received. On received signal. Maybe. Maybe. Right? The Minecraft world size is... Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's experiment. And here, let's do a method. What should it be called? Virtual void on signal received. Received. And what should it take? Position detail, maybe. Maybe. Position details. And no implementation by default. So it should be... No, I could have an implementation to be nothing. Or should I force everyone to have this? On signal received. I could force them. I could force them. And here like this. And this is the power trail. And I need to do it for the rest on dust as well. Here as well. And what else? Let's make this a structure. And so what's up? It needs what signal it's receiving. So int received signal. But by the way, are we gonna see caves? We have caves in the Java clone. We have caves in the Java clone. Let's implement this in the power trail. Override. Oh, what? On signal received, yeah. Yeah, okay, it's fine. And here, let's copy it. Are you gonna add it to C++? I'm not sure. It's not a priority. I'll put it on a shirt. It's not a priority. Rest on dust. Here, on signal received. And here, let's just set the power to be the received signal, like this. And for the power trail, let's make it just to be powered. Let's do powered equals if received signal is greater than 0. Like that. And so for the torch, yeah, this is getting fun for me. And here for the torch, here, let me think about it. It's not a priority with a knockoff Steve with his arm forward signaling. No. Don't worry about it. It's not a priority to make the shirt. Meta answer. Yeah, here, if we have neighbor to the north. Let's cast it to... come on, man. Think, Mark, think. Here, redstone receiver. Like this. And here to be redstone signal receiver. And to be like a what, pointer? Or like reference? Or pointer? Redstone signal receiver. And let's remove this. What's the issue? Oh, this is a problem. This is a problem. I could try to record some for you. I have kittens. Any plans on pistons? You said you're gonna add pistons. Yeah, I said that. I really did say it. It was an option, but yeah, it was just an option. Let's see here. This to be reference. Yeah, this casts it to the reference. I want it to be pointer. I want it to be pointer. And to receive null pointer. So I'm not dereferencing it. What's the issue? Must be a pointer to a... Sure. It must be a pointer to what? To a complete class type. This is not complete. Oh, because it's abstract, maybe? Let's see dynamic cast examples. Dynamic cast examples. Dynamic cast. Sure. But this is a shared pointer. If I do get, it works if I do get. Is this okay? Let's say it's okay. So if this is not null pointer, if it's not null pointer, we want on signal received to what should we do? What should we do? Yeah, let's give it its own position and the new power level, which should be 15 from the torch. And let me think about it. And we do an update, I think. Yeah, I'll copy quasi connectivity. I'll do it. Let me think about it. Here, let's update these parts. Let's update these parts. And I need to update the positions. Here, west. So, does the redstone torch work? Build failed. Why? Base class undefined. Because we need to... Where is it? Yeah, it's here. Let's move it a bit more up. Let's move it to where the block is. Let's try again. Hopefully it works now. Oh, maybe I need to change it to debug as well. So what now? Dust, torch, it works. Yeah. Yeah. And let's do this. Powered rail, torch. Yes. Look at it. We abstracted it away. it works on both things. On removal is not set to work, but we did it with inheritance. How do you forget? If redstone parity between, do you think quasi connectivity will be kept? I don't know. Oh, there's no quasi connectivity in Bedrock. Let's update on remove. Right? Where's the torch? Where's the torch? Yeah, here is the torch on removal. We need to do it quite similar. Actually, we can just copy paste this. Here on removal. On removal, we need to set the signal to 0. To 0. And let's start it. Redstone. And what now? Are we in release mode? Was it so slow? Let's see now. Here, yes, I can add and remove the torch, and here as well. I can do it. Yes, this is very good. I'm happy with this. Can you play with touchscreen? What do you mean? What do you mean? Let's make it to power all of them. Let's power all of them. Let's power all of them. Let's power all of them. So we need to go to which one? We need to go to power trail and on signal received. Yeah, I really like this feature, having multiple interfaces and to use this. Yeah, I really like this. I really like it. It's really cool. On signal received here. Let me see. How should we do this? We need to do it depending on the shape. If it's north, south, and case if it's east, west. Break. What else? This is on when we receive a signal. When we receive a signal. So this should update the north and south neighbors. Right? It should... let me think. Oh, this is a problem, man. This is a problem. Yeah, this is a problem. This is a problem. Damn it. This is a problem. We shouldn't do it here. I was thinking like this. Do you think you'll support redstone going through solid blocks? I'll try to support everything, no matter what your question is. If it's redstone, I'll try to support it. Here's the problem that we're facing with giving signal. I was thinking like here when the redstone torch gives out signal, it calls the neighboring block, it calls this on signal received. And here in the power trail, this is the east-west one. And I was thinking to get the east and west neighbors and to call their on signal received. But that's an issue for redstone dust. That's an issue for redstone dust. Since this will be DFS. And for the rails, it's totally fine. Like if we go DFS. But here for redstone dust, when we give it signal, like here in this example, when we give out signal, DFS would be, it goes here and calls on signal received. And this, the mistake is this will call on signal received for these ones. Instead, it should be breadth first search. This calls on signal received to these ones. And then these ones. How to not go into depth but breadth? How to do it like that? That's the question. That's the question. That's the question. I'm not sure. Here I will need to think about it. I'm not sure. Damn it. It's not an easy one to figure out. Setting up forged fabric environments is a torture. I think this is why. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's not a torture. It's so easy. Like, just use this application. It automates it. This application. Prism Launcher. Like, I easily set up mods here with Prism Launcher. Rest on power should decrease on tiles next to the max power ones. They do that. Here it's level 15. And here it will be level 14. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, yeah, obviously, duh. I'm not propagating the signal. That's why here it's 0. We're still implementing it. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Like, I was confused on what you said, but I realized it. Let me think about it. How to make this breadth first search? Oh, for mod development, I got you. For mod development. Let me think about it. We could solve this problem easily. I didn't want to go depth first search, and I wanted breadth first search. We could solve this problem easily. We just have to avoid calling on signal inside of on signal. That's how. So we need to do something else instead of this. We need to do something else. And I don't know what. I don't know what. I don't know what. And I'm thinking about it. We have the time. We have like 1 hour to figure something out. I'm just not sure what. Because here, the naive solution would be to just call on signal received for the north and south neighbors. That would be the easiest thing, but it's the bad approach. It's the bad approach. So what then? What then? What should I do then? What should I do then? I don't know. I don't know, man. Damn it. This blocks my progress. This blocks me. On signal received. Oh. We could push them inside of a queue. We can push them inside of a queue to not call them in that moment, but to push the function calls inside of a queue. That will solve it. That will solve it. And I can have callbacks to this here as well. That will solve it. Let's see if it's possible actually. I'm interested to see. Let's go to the redstone torch on placement here instead of directly calling it, to put it inside of a queue and to call the function there. So yeah. But when should I call it? Here actually. Here I can create a queue of function, but I don't know how to call this. Let's just call it test. Doesn't matter. Here, what should this look like? Function callback. C++ type callback function. What should be the type? What should be the type? Do they have here explanation? Stack. No, I need a queue. I need a queue. std function void. Std function void. This is the return type probably. No, maybe I need to include something. Functional. And what else? Where's the std function? Here. So can I... So something like this. I just read the changelog. The added support. Let me see. So here... let me think about it. This on update will be called inside of it. And here, can we do queue? Let's do queue. Let's do signal propagation queue. Let's do it like this. And here, can I push? Can I push this? How to push? Like, it should be like this maybe. And to make it the right type, but how should this be approached, man? How should this be approached? A function pointer type. Man, why should it be this complicated? The name, parameters. Let me think about it. I haven't done something like this. Queue of functions, C++. I think the stream is suffering right now. Yeah, the stream is suffering. Here it was like no data. For a while there wasn't any data. That was very, very weird. For a while, yeah, like for a while I lost you guys. Yeah, the stream is probably really bad. Yeah, stream is dying badly. The stream is very bad. Yeah, guys, I checked everywhere. If somebody is downloading something, if like somebody is using data, but nobody is touching anything. It's just issue with my network. It's just issue with my network. Hopefully tomorrow they fix the network. The VOD will be fine. The VOD will be fine. It's just the stream suffering. I'm sorry, guys. Like, it's outside of my control. It's outside of my control. The only thing I can do is continue on with progressing here. Yeah, here we need a queue of functions, and here it doesn't have a return, but it has parameters. Here, can I put parameters? Parameters where it's like position, details, reference, and what else? The integer of the power level, like this. And so when we push it, do we push it like this? Do we push it like this? How do we push it? Because this calls the function. How can I push it with the parameters as well? If I push it like this, a pointer to a bound function may only be used to call the... Oh, I can only call it. I cannot execute. Damn it. My idea didn't work. My idea doesn't work. My idea doesn't work. What's the issue with this function? It's coming from this pointer. So after here, maybe we've lost it. And that's why we cannot save it for later. Probably. I don't know. I'm making it up. Then... What then? What then? Was the... Because I want it to be breadth first search, not depth first search. What then? What should I do then? Let's bring it back how it was. I came back before the stream ended. It shouldn't be ended. I have an alternative idea. You could make a lambda. No. I could. You're right. I could. My alternative. Yeah, I could do that. The other approach I could do is to push the block position that's going to receive a signal. To push only that. And what's the signal it's receiving? To push only that. And that would solve it. Yeah, that would solve it. Just the block position. That would solve it. Yeah, that would be perfect. Yeah, let's try that. I really want to try it. And we can make a separate class for that. Maybe the world. Let's use the world singleton. We are pushing every... Man, it's such bad code if we do it in the world. But allocate on the heap. No, don't worry. Yeah, let's do here a queue. We're using a queue. The queue uses the heap either way because it's using a dynamic... if you've implemented a queue yourself, you'll know you need a dynamic array. Here, let's do vector 3. Receive redstone signal, but it needs to be a structure It needs to be a structure, so let's go inside of the world. It needs to be a redstone signal. It needs... should we give it source location? Where it's coming from? We'll see. Let's do vector3 receiver position. Or should I save position details? The class that has a bit more extra information, because I already have it. Because I will need to calculate it again. Damn it, man. Damn it. If I do a lambda, it will be a problem, because for a lambda, I need to do this. I need here to give the reference. And the reference is the pointer we used. And I'll... yeah, let's try this approach. I'm gonna make a singleton with methods, like with a structure class. I just I used what the Cherno showed. Every method is static, and it has here in the CPP this data structure that I've set it as a static variable, which when you do a static variable in the CPP, it's like a global variable, but just inside of this scope, this CPP file, something like that. And here in the init variable, I init the world data. That's what the Cherno did for his renderer, I think. Let me see. Let's do the first, the other approach that the viewer suggested. And where was the code? Inside of block? On placement here. Yeah, let's do this queue and let's push a lambda. Let's push a lambda. What's the issue? And here to do this, and we need reference to the north and the redstone receiver. And why cannot it push? Why doesn't it push? Push, back, push. What's the problem? We're pushing a function that doesn't get any parameters and doesn't return anything. Why is it complaining, this queue? No instance overload. Lambda. Okay, if it was very simple. If the lambda was very simple, like race, lock info, test, if it's very simple, what's the issue then? How do they do it? Push back maybe. No, there's no pushback. We're using a queue. Do I need to include the queue? This is the part I hate about C++. When I get these annoying errors. Do I need to include queue? It's probably getting included from other places. That shouldn't be the issue. Okay, let's simplify it. Let's make the queue be of integers. Let's push an integer. Let's simplify it. Let's go step by step. Integer. And let's push the number 3. Yeah, now it works. So we do have a queue. Let's go back. Now we're pushing a void. Okay, now this works as well. So how can I get back my other thing? We need to go back. Yeah, up to here, and let's do it here, this. Yeah, now it works. Maybe if we can leave it like this, it will be fine. But here is the problem. This queue, we will need access to it inside of the redstone dust. We'll need to have access to it there as well. In the redstone dust. This queue needs to be like global. I need to have access to it everywhere. How to give access to it? How to give access to it? Let me think about it. Yeah, maybe to use the world again. The world. And here to have the std queue of std function function of type void receive redstone signal. Receive redstone signal like this. And what's your problem? We need to include functional. Let's include it in the header. Let's include it in the header like this. And let me think about it. How should then we need to do function callers? We need to have functions that access this, or like to get reference to it. Yeah, let's just get reference to it. Maybe. Let's go back actually. Here. Let's do it for the position details. Let's do it for the position details. But it will have to give itself as reference. It's annoying. This is annoying. The alternative is to push the position. The block position and what signal it needs to receive. This is how we'll have it be a breadth first search. But the issue is that what's the issue? That I'll need to do lots of additional calculations. Because once we get the position details, which do those few calculations, then from the position, which is a vector 3, we need to get the position details again. Maybe there's a different approach we can do. We could let's change it back. Let's change it back. Let's remove this. Let's change it back. What did we change here? Yeah, using the redstone receiver. Let's test it. Oh, we need to change back the world. I have an idea. Let's go back to the world. Where is the world? Here. Let's remove this. Let's remove functional. Let's go in the init. Let's delete this and this. Let's run it to see it works. It works. We have this gets powered and this gets this doesn't get powered. Why? Oh my god. That's really weird. Why doesn't get... Oh, because we removed the update block. We removed that. Where was it? Where was update block? On update. Yeah, I have it here on update. I brought it back. So then what's the issue? Maybe I haven't added it again. Let's go to the power trail. On signal receive. No. When we place the redstone torch. On signal received. Yeah, it should be fine. Then what's the issue? Why is it not powering it? That's really weird. Yeah, now it's powering it. Okay. From here it's not powering it. That's really weird. What about the dust? Does it power it from every side? Yeah, from every side. Then why only from here it gets powered? Let's move it here. Now it's ignoring the direction I'm looking. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Why is it changing direction? And why is it sometimes getting powered? Let's do a debug release. Why does this change where it's looking towards? Maybe I need to show the debug state on F3. Maybe. North, south, east, west, and on update. And then here power trail on update block state. Yeah, I just look at the neighbor block type. Yes. Else I do this. I look at where the player is looking. East, west, north, south. It is going so complicated now. Oh, I know, man, I know. But what can I do? I have to power through this. There isn't an alternative. At least that's what I'm telling myself. It just got complicated all of a sudden. Like, I don't know why. And it's just the power trail. It's just the power trail that got complicated. I don't know why. It was working fine. Here, this should go over... Okay, we can let's just use our brain. Let's go to the redstone torch. Where's the redstone torch? Here. Redstone is so complicated. Yeah, it's complicated, but it's worth it. At least that's what I tell myself. And here, when we place it, it should look for the west neighbor. The west neighbor. Let's see the west neighbor. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. This part I forgot. I was doing Control Z and it went too far back. It's my mistake. You know that Insta guy, ChatGPT? Yeah, what about him? I know him. Yeah, like I don't know him. I've heard of him. I don't think I'm... Okay, let's do on removal as well. It went too far back. And on removal. Here signal to 0. Signal to 0. And yeah, now we should have, yeah, now it's like before. Yeah, now it's like before. Okay, let's commit this so that we can go back to this when we do a mistake. Here, abstracted away in interface. Redstone receiver. Let's push this, and now let's do the idea with the queue. Let's do the idea of the queue. And what's the idea? What's the idea? The idea is, where should I put it? In the world. Here. Let's do a queue. Let's do a queue of let me think about it. Let's do the structure redstone receiver. Vector 3 receiver position. And what else? Int signal or power. Incoming power, like that. Incoming power. And to create the queue here of this world. And what should it be called? What should be the name? It should be a good name, because I'll be using it a lot. What should be the name? This is a queue for all the blocks that I'm going to send signal towards. Send signal queue. Send power queue. Send power. And so what now? So let's go back to the block on placement of the redstone torch. On placement, and here let me think about it. Here we have the north neighbor. And here we just want for the north neighbor to send signal. So let's put a function here. Here. Void send power. Int power. Like this. Send power. And here we'll just let me think about it. Here for the world, let's make a function void send power. And here, what should it be? World redstone receiver. The receiver, something like this. I'll figure it out. And here, what happened? What did I do, man? Did this go in full screen? Is it full screen? How to F11? No, this started the debug. How to go back? Okay, I'll just leave it like this. Full screen. Okay, this solved it. What else now? Yeah, I need to implement this. So here, world data push. No. Receiver. What are the options? Send power queue push receiver. Maybe. Or like just to get vector 3 position and int signal. Like this. And here to do position signal. Like that. And here maybe const. I don't care. And we need to change it back here. And so in the position details, here world send power. Here we are using the block origin, and the power. Send power, here power as well. Playtest. We need to finish it before we can playtest. And here power. So what now? Now we need to actually use this. And Brazilian nice. Now we need to use this. Where did we need to use it? Where? Here on placement. Here. Let me think about it. On play. This is the wrong one. We need the redstone torch. Redstone torch. On placement. Here. Here. So here send power to the north. We send 15. That's it. And we'll I can delete most of these like this. Can delete most of these. And then here can I do this, and then what else? This, send power, like this. This simplified it a lot. And then we need to, what do we need to do then? In the world, here we need another function. Q sending power, maybe. Rename Q sending power. and here send power, where it actually goes over the queue. So while world data empty, while this is not empty, we need redstone receiver node. We need to pop it. We need to pop it. What's your issue? This is a queue, right? What's your problem? Pop. Yeah, pop. What's your problem? What does the pop return? It should return a void. Oh, I need to do front. I need to do front. And here pop. Like this. And so here we'll need to do what we did before, this part. We've moved the code inside of the queue. Let me think about it. Here we need position detail. Position detail of the node receiver position. Hi, what's up? And then here position detail. And then what else? Position detail, position detail. Like that. And then here the power. Node power, incoming power. Like this. Like this. So, where is the... yeah, let's go back to the torch. And here, world, we need to send the power that we've queued. That we've enqueued. And what else? What else? We need... let me think about it. Let me think about it. Here on removal is quite similar. On removal is... oh, why are so many hellos here? Did I miss something? Why are so many hellos? Hello. What's up? What's up? Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it seems to be working. It seems to be working. It seems to be working. Sure. And let's go into release. And now let's go to the... now this is the actually useful part. Now when we go to the rail, the power trail, where is it? The power trail and on signal received. Now here we can what can we do? Here we can let's position detail. Let's get the north neighbor and set power. Send power like this. If received signal -1 is less than or equal to 0, to return. We don't need to do anything else. We send power onward. And we do it for the north and south. We do it for north and south. If the signal is 0, then we do need to actually pass on the 0, maybe. We'll play around and see. This is east and west. Now let's see what's up. Man, the generation became slower, I think. It was faster before. Oh no, we did changes before to keep the FPS up. Let's check if we're sending signal. If we place a torch, I'm expecting all of this to light up. Not all of that, but not all of that. Powering off doesn't work. Let's do power off doesn't work. Wait a minute. Let me think about it. Because the signal it's receiving is 0. It's receiving 0. And so here it will be -1 and it will stop. But it needs to propagate the 0 onward. It needs to propagate the 0. So if this is 0, we need to propagate the 0. Maybe. So we can do let's call it here send signal to be this, but we'll change it to be the maximum between the two, between 0 and this. STD maximum, and it will pass on the 0. It will pass on the 0. Send power. So you need to chunk border. No, chunk border isn't an issue. It's not an issue, I can guarantee that. Now, if we place and remove a torch, this should be turned off. And we go inside some kind of a infinite loop. It froze. Yeah, it froze. Because here it's... Oh, because it sends the 0 signal and it comes back and does it again. What now then? What now? Shit. I'm not sure what now then. This complicates it. Let's just focus on giving signal. Let's ignore removing signal. Let's just focus on giving signal. And let's do something like this for the redstone dust. If it's powered and received signal is 0, could send. If it's not powered, then okay, yeah, we can do that. So we can use the powered thing. Yeah, okay. Let's do if it's powered and what then? And if it's powered and the signal is 0. Else if it's not powered and we're receiving greater than 0, something like this. Powered will be left like this, the update. It will be left like this. And then here here. Let's just copy paste this same thing. So here we continue the signal by -1, and here if it's not, no, if it's powered, we need to continue the 0. We need to continue the 0. We need to continue the 0. Just wait for it to crash. Why should I? Like this, and yeah, I'll leave it like this, and let's see what's up. Now this should get powered. Yes, and if I remove the redstone torch, it should not be powered. Yes, perfect. And the travel distance is 15, I think, probably. It's 15 probably. Let's place a torch here and let's see what's up. From here it doesn't work. Why? I need a block. I cannot place a block. Let's use our brain. Brain is not braining. It works if I place it here. And then what's the issue? Okay, let's simplify. Let's do it off. I hate this crash. Let's go in debug mode. Let's start it again. We're pretty close. Let's start it again. So if we have a single one, it works. If we have a signal, yeah, if it's one. Now if there are two, it works. If there are three, it works. 4, 5, 7, 8. Oh, wait, it stopped working. Why? I've been gone for a second. How's it going? It's going. I don't know how well. Here, depending on where I place the torch, we have issues. Depending on where I place it. Maybe here it's the end of a chunk. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Sometimes it lights up the whole thing. Other times it's just these two. So what's the issue? Add chunk borders. Yeah, but that would be annoying to add, I think. Chunk borders, they're I don't know. It should be for where the player is. Did it become laggy? I think it became quite a bit laggy. And we're on release. No, we're on debug. We're on debug, yeah, that's why. If you have it anywhere, display chunk coordinates on screen, I guess. Yeah, maybe. But before that, I want to just see if I can... if I can figure out, but we could do chunk borders. Let me think about it. Let's do, I have an idea, just a quick experiment, even before the chunk borders. When we, in the world here, when we get the position, let's make a copy, just to be sure. Just to be sure. Let's make a copy. Just to be sure. What's your issue? Exception thrown. Subchunk model. Meshes? No, meshes is null. Meshes is null. unload mesh. So we update the model mesh by unloading the mesh, generating the mesh, uploading it, and here subchunk model meshes is null. Everything is null. I could unload the model. Yeah, I need to fix this. This crash has been happening for quite a while, but it doesn't sound so hard, but it's annoying. Just trust me. It's annoying to do. Did this work actually? Yeah, I think it's working. Yeah, I think it's working. Yeah, now it's working. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. We solved it. It's working, it's working. Let's see. The distance should be 50. Don't tell me now it's not working. Don't tell me now it's not working. Now it's not working. No matter where I place it. Let's do a debug. Let's do a debug. Here when we place the torch on placement, this is the power trail. I need the torch. Redstone torch on placement here, and let's do a debug and let's see what's up. F10, 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 F11 here. We have size of 4. Why? Why is it just size of 4? That's a mistake. That's a mistake. And yeah, this is just for the neighbors of the redstone torch. That's a mistake. Let's continue. That's a mistake. Send power. This enqueues. Oh yeah, it's fine, it's fine, it's not a mistake, it's fine, it's fine. So it goes. Oh, I get what the issue is. I get it, I get it. I get what the issue is. I get it. And this here, and then this goes over all of these. It goes over the neighbors, at least one of the neighbors. Okay. I have an idea how to debug it. Let's place here a breakpoint. Let's paste this here for one of the neighbors. Let's see which one of them is this one. This is the north. Okay, so we need to look for the north neighbor, which is let's see where is the north actually. It's negative Z. This is crazy. YouTube added split screen ads. They've had those for a while. Okay, let's look at negative Z. Let's look at negative Z. So this is the 19 on the Z. 19 on the Z. Okay, what next? Let me just do, yeah, the first one is the north. Perfect. So what will happen now? Now we should get on signal received, right? Let's go. How should I debug this? Let's go to, this should be the power trail on signal received here. Let's do a breakpoint. Yeah, we are inside, and let's continue here. It's not powered and the signal is 15 and it's east west, and we're sending power. We are sending power the block origin with the power 14. And here we are pushing it inside of the queue. Nice. For now it's perfect. For now it's perfect. And we push this position to the queue as well. And we update this powered part. And we set update for this. I need to do a breakpoint. I need to do a breakpoint here. Here. Okay, perfect. And here was up on the update block state. And north, south, east, west. Yeah, shape is east, west. Is that all? And what about the if it's powered or not? Where is if it's powered or not? Where is that? Powered rail. If it's powered, yeah, it's powered. True. Yeah, it's powered. And oh. We need to update its mesh. We're not updating the mesh. That's the problem. We're not updating the mesh. The sub-chunk mesh. Most likely. Because everything else works fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's the issue. That's the issue. That's the issue. That's the issue. Right, but when we destroy a block, this should update the... This should update, it should call an update for the subchunk mesh. Maybe we need to just be able to look at the block state itself. But we're past 3 hours. We should do a summary and end the stream. So a summary, this stream was bad because of my internet. Hopefully tomorrow, they said they'll solve the internet tomorrow. They came today, but they said they need to do more work and they'll fix it tomorrow. So next stream tomorrow should be fine and we should have dual stream on Twitch. So as a summary to this stream, we managed to, for the JSON models, now we have parents. We managed to have parents for JSON models. So we don't need to copy paste this multiple times just to change the texture. We have parents. This was huge. This was huge addition. This was very cool. The next thing we managed to do in this stream is we added the powered rails and they connect with the regular rails. They connect with the regular rails. They are not perfect, but it's good enough. And the next thing we managed to do was we added an interface for blocks that can get powered. We added this interface here, REST on signal receiver, and it has a callback on signal received. And this gets inherited from powered rail because powered rail can receive signal. And also the REST on dust can receive signal. They inherit this interface and they'd have to implement the on signal received. And the other cool thing that I did was in the world singleton, I created this queue where we send power. And the only thing we set here is the receiver position and incoming power. I did this so that the propagation of the REST on power can be breadth first search and not depth first search. That's why I needed a queue. And right now, we are debugging it. We couldn't finish it in this stream, but we're past 3 hours. So if it's like 2 blocks, I think it works. If it's like 3 blocks, 4 blocks, it works. But if it's more than that, there are some issues. I have to figure it out, what the problem is. Yeah, like this, it works somehow. I have to figure it out what's the issue, but we don't have time to do that today. So that was it for today, and break the cactus. And we also did changes to the lighting, but I undid the change. We'll do improvements tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow we have a better network. And that's it, guys. Thank you for being here. I'll have to end it. Bye, guys.